Jenna had always been bold, never the type to back down from a challenge, so when her friends dared her to drive alone down the lonely and haunted road known as Whispering Hollow, she didn't think twice before saying yes. It was a pitch-black night. The only light came from her car's dim headlights, barely cutting through the thick darkness. The dense woods lining the narrow road felt like tall, silent watchers. Their twisted branches clawed at her car as she drove deeper in. The cold wind howled through the trees, making ghost-like sounds that gave Jenna chills. The road seemed endless, twisting and turning with no signs of houses or life. As she drove farther, Jenna began to understand why locals feared this place so much. The legends told of travelers who vanished after taking this same path. Suddenly, her car radio turned on by itself. It had been quiet the whole drive, but now a strange, crackling voice came through. Jenna's heart raced. She leaned in to listen, barely able to make out the words. The static-filled voice sent a wave of fear down her spine. Still, she gripped the wheel tighter and pressed the gas, determined not to be scared off by old ghost tales. But the road never seemed to end. Dark shapes flickered at the edge of her headlights. Jenna wasn't sure if they were real or tricks of her imagination. Then, as she turned a sharp corner, her lights landed on something that froze her in place. There, standing in the middle of the road, was a girl, pale and soaked, her long wet hair stuck to her face. She stared at Jenna with empty, lifeless eyes. A chill filled the car. Jenna suddenly remembered the tale of a ghost hitchhiker who haunted this very road, looking for someone to take her where she never reached. With a shaky voice, Jenna asked, "Are you okay?" But in that moment she knew she had made a terrible mistake coming here. She needed to leave. Fast. The radio hissed again. "I think just one more mile and it'll all be over. I'll never come back here again." She reached to turn it off, but it wouldn't stop. Like so many others who disappeared on Whispering Hollow, Jenna was never seen again. No one knows what became of her.